the internet, also your friends are on the internet as well, so they're into stuff that you may not have uh, discovered yourself, but having conversations with them, it's like, okay, you're listening to that, and then I'm listening to this. Oh, who's Kendrick Lamar, or what is Odd Future, and them putting me on to ASAP Rocky, and it's like, okay, yeah, these guys is like coming up, and it's like, yeah, it's just like I said, I'm into different things, so they were doing different things. I'm like, okay, yeah, these is great guys, especially Odd Future. I was a really big Odd Future fan. Tyler, Frank, Haji Beats, Earl. He wasn't when I was listening to Odd Future. Earl had went away, so I wasn't into Earl yet until he had came back. It was like, okay, who is this Earl guy? I wasn't really into him until he came back, and it was like, oh, the Free Earl campaign. I remember one of my friends had the shirt, and then I remember Yonkers had dropped, and the Odd Future tapes, and I was listening to these guys, and Frank had Nostalgia Ultra, which, man, that was like a big discovery for me, in terms of, because I was never like the big R&B dude, and of course there was R&B people in the past that I was interested in. I liked Rihanna, I liked Beyonce, but it wasn't really like what I was into. Like when Frank Ocean came out, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm into this. Like, this is like my type of R&B. Also, I'm forgetting Childish Gambino. I was also put on to Childish Gambino by actually he wasn't really a friend, but he was someone in class that I had class with, and he was like a grade higher than me, and he was listening to the Camp album, and I was listening to that, and I was like, oh yeah, this guy is interesting. He's like some of the bars was like, okay, it's kind of like off kilter, but like I said, I like different things. So he was and also he was like a nerd, so I was into nerd things, so I was interested, and yeah, I became a big Childish Gambino fan at the time, along with the guys I mentioned before, Odd Future, all of them, Kendrick, ASAP Rocky, and yeah, just listening to those guys, and then discovering people that listen to those guys, and you forming friendships around this music, was part of my high school experience, and I wouldn't have it any other way.